Hello fellow YouTubers, this is my 2000 Chrysler 300M. I have a broken stabilizer link bar that snapped right at the base. Here I'm just trying to get the camera and lighting so you can see it. There it is. I'm going to grab it with my hand and move it, and you can see the snap right at the bottom where it's attached to the stabilizer bar. And today I'm going to be replacing it. Biggest problem was the rusted nut on top. This should be all the same for the LHS cars like the Intrepid, the Concorde. So if you have that car, this will help. Now the hard part I had was the top bolt was rusted on, and since the bottom piece broke off, it would just keep on spinning. And there's not much room to put the socket and then start turning it since the shock is in the way, the shock tower is in the way. So, don't show it here, but I end up cracking that nut right there. And that way I could just take off that whole rod that broke off. And as you can see, it just turns. And since the bottom piece there is broken off, it just spins in. Now, I did try to hold it in with a vice grip and didn't bend it, trying to get it to hold on to it, but at the end I decided just to break the nut. So this is the old bushing removed. See where I had to cut the old bolt off on the top part there, since it was rusted on and the whole shaft would move. And there's the bushing insert that goes into the shock assembly, and that you force out with a long screwdriver. And for this part, the bottom where it hooks up to the actual stabilizer bar, an impact wrench is going to be needed, or you're going to need a long breaker bar. But with a long breaker bar, you're not going to have much of a swing action if the car is too close to the ground. So if you have an impact wrench, it should come off fairly easily. So this is the new link with split bushing now, not an insert. And there's that bolt and washer that go on top. So this is the new link installed with the bottom half of the bushing in. Put it through the hole there and into the stabilizer bar. And I still have to bolt that in. As you can see, it just slips in. I'm going to have to do some finagling. So there's the bottom half of the bushing in. And now, sorry it's out of frame, but I'm putting the top half of the bushing in, the split boot. Show you the lower bolt. I already started it, it's not tightened yet. And if I can get the camera right, let's see. So there's the top half of the bushing, the split the boot goes on. And then the large washer and the bolt. If I can get it in frame. There it is. There's just not much room to get a tool in there and start cranking it, but I did have a 3/8 inch ratchet, air ratchet. That helped a lot. Taking it out, it didn't help, but putting it on made it much easier since there's only an inch or so to move your hand back and forth. And there it is, all installed to the stabilizer bar at the bottom, which I still have to tighten the bolt. And that should be done. So the hardest part was the top bolt. Thanks guys.